What's going on, you guys? This is Alt1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you guys another Recon Breakpoint video. And with this video is going to be about the raid boss that is, I guess you can call it Titan Beta, or the supercomputer. Yeah, one or the other. But anyways, this boss was pretty difficult. I know there are several people that are having trouble with this, which is why I was actually pretty excited to release this, because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out how to do this boss, how to deal with the control room, deal with the drones, do everything, etc., because it's pretty confusing at first. But once you kind of get in the rhythm of it, just like the other two bosses, you kind of realize how easy this is. There are certain parts where it is still going to be hard, even though you know what to do, know everything about this fight. It can still be very difficult if you're not careful and you don't time everything perfectly. So we're gonna go ahead, or I'm gonna go ahead and explain everything little by little, and I'm gonna try to be in detail about it and try to be very specific to help you guys. If this video helps you guys out, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and watch the video. So I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. I know this isn't going to be the best of editing and stuff because I don't have editing skills and whatnot, but I'm just going to try to explain it as best I can. There's going to be two maps that you're going to be able to see. You're going to have one person, their role is going to be the control room person or controller, call out, or whatever you want to call it. They're going to be keeping watch of the map rooms. There's two maps, like I said. There's one that shows the bottom room, or the bottom floor, and then one that shows the top floor. They're not side by side or anything. So there's one on the stairs, and there's one just as soon as on the very bottom of the floor, I guess. The bottom floor is going to show you 6 different green or dots. It might be red. Some of them might be red. Some of them might be green. And then the top floor as well. It's going to show you 3 though, not 4 or 5 or 6. What you want to do is you want to keep one person at the top room, and then 2 people at the bottom room. And what we did was we labeled them. So the 3 green dots you see on my map at the top, the very top of the map, those 3 dots from left to right, it's 1, 2, and 3. And we labeled it water room because there's 2 waters, one in the middle, one on the right, and then one of them doesn't have water, but we just called it water room anyways. So it's water room 1, water room 2, and water room 3. Water room 1 is the left, water room 2 is the middle, and water room 3 is the right. And then with the middle, or yeah, the other 3 consoles that are not in the water rooms, we called it main room, which is a little bit more confusing. But the main room, the one in the very middle, it's still the furthest one on the left side. That was main 1, and then main 2 is the one that's closest to the water room. Main 3 is going to be the one furthest from the water room on the bottom right. So the top room is a little bit different. The top room is going to be labeled, or the top left is going to be labeled top 1. The one on the furthest right is top 2, and the one in the middle on the further one down is top 3, because that one's just, it just makes more sense like that. So what you're seeing right here is what it would look like when everything's, when the boss actually starts and the gas is going. You're gonna see green lights. You don't call the green lights. You would call the red lights. So as you can see, I would call water 1, and I would also call main 3. You have to, whoever's doing the callouts need to remember what order they labeled these. You don't want to try to mix it up, because mixing it up, if the person presses the wrong one, they could, it takes time, and it also can kill them, because if they hit it twice thinking that it didn't work, hitting the panel twice will kill you. It'll do an insta kill, unfortunately. So yeah, you got to make sure you call out the right one, and make sure that person is also not pressing it twice. If you do hit the correct one though, then you got to make sure you stay at that location. Make sure that bar goes all the way to green. Once it goes green, call out. Tell the person that's doing the controls that it's green, that water is good, or water is done, and then main is done, top is done. Because for the controller, once you call out the maps, don't stay down there. Don't stay with the maps. You go upstairs, because once those are all done, you need to hit the fan. Don't hit the fan when the the panels were not hit. If they're not hit, if the panels are still red, and you hit the fan, the fan's gonna be put on a cooldown, and it'll screw everything up, and then the chemical is still gonna build up, because what the fan does is the fan takes away the chemicals, and it will also reduce the chemical. So you got to make sure that is going to be very, very, very important, is to make sure you do not hit the fan until after all three pads are hit. Once they're green, everything is green, that's when it's connected and you can hit the fan. O2 and the drone shock can still work without any of the panels being green, but you want to save those for later moments. You don't want to use it for any other time. If there's a little bit of drones, don't use it. Do not use that shock. You should use the shock only when you think you need to use it. That means if you're being overwhelmed by enraged drones, which I will explain later on, then that's when you would use it. But don't use it whenever you think you want to, because it's like a 3-4 minute cooldown. It's a long cooldown. Same with the O2. Alright, so now with the supercomputers. So you have 3 different supercomputers, and what we ended up doing, we kind of made this little rotation that we ended up doing. We would actually do damage on the first one at the very front. We would do damage to that one, always on the first time around. But what we also did was our controller, he would go to the very top and hit the O2. As soon as we hit the panels, he hits O2, so that way the gas is not building up while we're doing damage. And then this also means we want to put out as much damage as possible, because there's no drones and there's no chemicals. So you would do the damage at the front first, and then once you do that, you would just go to your designated area. Now for the designated areas, like I had explained the map room already, make sure you have one person that is taking control of water room 1, or water room, not water room 1, but all 3 of water rooms. Someone that's at top, and then someone that's at main. Now, something that you need to keep in mind also that I kind of forgot to explain, which is a very, very, very important mechanic, is once the area or arena turns red, that means everything is enraged. There's only going to be 2 enraged drones that spawn, but they have a ton of health. But when everything is enraged, or when the room is enraged, when it's red, since it's going to be red, there's going to be 4 computers that needs to be hit. The guy that's doing the control room does not hit a computer. You are only going to have the person in the water room you're going to have to kind of figure it out, I guess, in the sense on how you're going to deal with it, because the way we dealt with it was, if let's say there's 2 in the main room and 2 in the water room, but there's none in the top, whoever's at the top would go to the main room or go to the water room. And then let's say there's 1 in main, 1 in top, and 2 in the water room. You would have to just have the person that's doing the 2 in the water room just do it himself. And then the other 2 would just go and start doing damage. You can technically still have someone actually come out and help, but the person in the control room never leaves that area until the boss damage phase, or until after they hit the fan, is what I want to say. After they hit the fan. So you got to make sure all 4 panels are hit. And I know it sounds very confusing. But anyways, back with the computers. So we do the top computer first, and then we go to our designated area. We do the panels, whatever the controller calls out, we hit those. And then once we hit it, we go to the left computer next, which, as you can see right here, we're doing damage to the left computer. And then once it closes, we have enough time to actually go to the back room and then do damage on that one as well. And then, or not the back room, the back boss, the back computer. You have enough damage to do. You have enough time to do damage to both of them because of the fan. The fan gives you enough time to do enough damage on both sides, or for them to close up. The O2 only gives you enough time to do damage on it once. So now let's go ahead and talk about the drones. So the drones at first were not an issue because of how easy they were to kill, until we encountered the enraged moments. So when we get to the enraged part, which is going to generally happen when you kill the front, because we end up killing the front first. But once you get the armor on any of the computers down to a certain threshold, um, it's going to turn the whole entire arena red, which means two enraged drones are going to spawn. And the two enraged drones that spawn comes from the top right corner of the arena, which is going to be closer to Water Room 1 and in front of Main 1 or Main 2. So as you can see where we're all shooting at, that's where the drones come from, at the top right corner of the vent. So the thing is, you want to make sure you focus fire them. You want to have at least two people shooting at the right and then focus on the ones on the left afterwards. The Stoner LMG or an AR, if you play as the Assault, works very well. Also, you can also use EMP grenades as well. Do not waste the controller's I guess drone shock panel. You don't want to waste it on just two of the drones. You only want to really use the panels when, let's say, the middle has, or the main room has two panels that it has to hit. When it has two panels, there might be an overwhelming amount of drones, so that person that's doing the control room can shock the drones with that panel. Or if there's there's just way too many drones, or there's just, I mean, obviously if there's way too many drones, then you're doing something wrong, because you gotta always make sure you are killing the drones. You don't try not to leave any of drones alive. You might want to designate two people to do drones, which generally should be the person in the control room and the person in the top room. The people that are hitting the panels are the ones that should generally be the ones doing the damage. I mean the handprint panels, not the computer panels. The ones that are doing the handprint panels to do or open up the boss are the ones that should be really focusing all their damage on the computer, while the other two are focusing on the drones, because you really don't want to let all the drones build up, because when they build up, just 6 of those guys, or even the really weak ones, I mean 3 or 4 of them, will pretty much kill you. They'll just burn your health down, and it sucks. So if you still have the enraged drones out, the enraged drones are the ones with the red eye, like really bright red. They are going to hit you really hard, and they will also have a lot of armor. But you can use EMP grenades to kill them as well. What I would what I would recommend is running the Drone Hunter and running Inspired as well. Running Drone Hunter will allow you to heal yourself and your teammates when you kill a drone, and then running Inspired will allow you to heal whenever an ally kills an enemy. So either or. What I would recommend both though, because it helps with survivability. And then the other thing I would recommend is you can run Burst Forth. I would run Burst Forth if you are if you're running on the top room. If you're not the top room, if you're on the 2 bottom floors, I would say go with Cold Blooded, or go with something like I can't think of it, the one that gives you the injury resistance. I guess that might be a pretty good one as well. But if you can, I mean, you can also run Burst Forth just because of the movement speed. It's nice to have the increased movement speed. Or you can run the reload speed one, which is pretty helpful at times. So that's pretty much it for the mechanics. There really are no other extra mechanics on this fight. Like I said, the drones, they spawn out every time you're gonna hear the bell. Just like every other boss, you hear some type of bell or alarm, which will call ads. Same thing happens with these drones. They're gonna be called out, and you just got to be aware of where they spawn, or not where they spawn, but you just got to be aware of them. Same with the enraged drones. You just got to, every time you hear that alarm, make sure you keep an eye out for those guys, because they do hurt a lot. And when it comes to doing damage, make sure you can, I mean, I would recommend running the Stoner LMG only for the boss. Some people are running double LMGs, which helps a lot. I personally ran an LMG and an AR. The Stoner and the Coblin you get from just any raid boss in general if you get lucky to get it. The Coblin is a really good AR actually, but I used it for the drones because it has 15% weapon damage to drones, and I also needed an AR or an SMG because of the fact that it has a quicker reload. LMGs have a very, very, very irritating amount of reload time. It takes 7 seconds, sometimes 8 seconds, depends on your reload speed and everything. It's just very annoying. But yeah, that's everything you need to know about this. Just make sure everybody is on the same page of where the rooms are, where they're going to be located at, and especially the control room, dude. Whoever's running the control room needs to know when to press the fan, needs to communicate with their team, and their team needs to communicate back. Don't hit the fan whenever you want, and don't hit the O2 whenever you want. Only hit the O2 when you need to. Like if the chemical is way too high up and the fan's not up, that's when you should hit the O2. You don't want to hit it when the fan is available or any of that. I think that's all I want to talk about. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Just make sure you keep the rotation, make sure everybody's on the same page. I am going to let this gameplay play again, and I'm going to have the voices in the background also playing. Make sure you listen to the person doing the callouts, and, you know, just in general, everything. You don't have to worry about all the other communications, because I was streaming this when I recorded it, so you might hear me talking to my stream, and we might just have some other banter as well. I did get the control room vector from this boss, so it's a really nice vector as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. If this helped you out, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section as well, and I will try my best to help you guys to the best of my ability. And I know it sounds very, very stressful and confusing, but I'm telling you, it was very simple. Once you get it down packed, once you get the the right rotation about it, it's really simple. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is All Day Anyday 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and enjoy the rest of the video.
I don't remember. Are you running assault, Guillermo?
When
Okay,
we are,
that'll help.
it's pretty good.
Alright, let me know when to hit it.
Dude, we timed everything so good that I hit O2 3 times that last one.
Nice.
I only normally get 2 out of it.
I think as long as nobody dies, I mean, it should be, fairly smooth.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they're coming out like every 10 seconds, though. Once it's enraged, they're coming out so quick.
I think it's just like, almost like Razorback, where that's designed to overwhelm the team, and there's different ways to either handle it. You can either stall them with EMPs and, like, kill them, use that opportunity to kill them, or use that time to move.
Yeah. The shock perk that I have up here is really nice when you guys are doing computers. I try to save them for enraged computers, because that's when Deadshot's there on 1, it's in the open.
Yeah, it's fucking chaotic. Alright. Ready?
Let me know when.
Hit it. That's good damage.
Top 2, water 3, main 1.
You said water 3?
Water 3, main 1, top 2. Water 3, main 1, top 2. Water 3, main 1, top 2.
Water's done.
Water 3, main. Okay.
Alright.
I'm on the left.
Yeah, hold it. Ooh. Hold square. I'm going to you right now. Alright, I'm here. Alright, I'm reloading right now.
My drones.
Oh wait, are we going to another one?
Yeah, going to the back.
Fuck, I'm so lost. Hang on.
Wow, I almost got a full reload. Are you kidding me?
I'm here.
I'm closing the... Okay, there we go.
Can't you switch weapons to cancel reload?
No.
No, it cancels it. Anything you do will cancel the reload. It's bullshit.
Alright, go drones. I need ammo. Oh, fuck. Alright, computers.
Water 1, main 2. Water 1, main 2. Top 3.
I was literally 1 second away from fucking reloading again, dude. God damn it. Water's done.
Main done.
Alright, go to the front.
Hang on.
I only got 95 rounds left. Fuck me. Alright.
It's alright. I got 150.
Kill this thing.
Alright, drones.
We could be doing damage here, but...
I can't. I don't have any ammo for it. I'm picking up ammo.
Kill drones. Just kill drones. And then G, I'll tell you
get out of there, get out of there.
You got enraged?
One enraged drone is down.
Yeah, the other one's right here.
Another swarm just came down.
Alright, G, go top. Okay.
Fuck.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Water 3, main 3. Top 1, top 2. Water 3, main 3. Top 1 and 2.
Are we going left this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, main is done.
Water is halfway. Water is done. I'm going to left right now.
Alright, I'm on the right. Holding.
Oh my god, I'm almost done reloading.
Hit it.
Alright, I had to reload. I was almost done. Alright.
I'm coming down to shoot drones. G, drones on me. I'm just letting them damage.
Alright, we'll destroy this one.
Go to the back, go to the back.
That one's gonna be done next phase, okay?
It should be. I'm almost done reloading.
Well, not next one. We can't do it next. Okay. I'm here.
Right. So fucking quick. Alright, Chance.
Okay, I'm reloading. Fuck.
G, you up top. Everyone take cover. Just be ready.
I'm helping G with the... Yeah, one's down.
Cancelled? Are you fucking kidding me?
Water 2, water 3, main 2, top 2. Top 2, water 2 and 3, main 2.
I'm main 2.
I'm getting 3, water 3, right? And you said water 2?
Water 2, water 3.
Alright.
Come on. Alright, main 2 is done.
Yep.
Water
it's
2.
making me cancel my reload. I need help.
Okay.
Water 3's done. I'm going to water 2.
Heal, goddamn you, you stupid fucking idiot!
Tell me when water 2's done.
Water 2 is being worked on. It's halfway. It's done.
Okay, fan on. We have O2.
Go to left. Activate left.
We have O2.
I'm here. I need to reload, but... Alright, G and I are here. We're gonna destroy this one.
Alright, I'm going to the back. Good. You guys not
I
done?
can't do any damage. I'm reloading. Both my guns are empty.
Is it not done? Oh shit! Alright, I'm going.
I don't
Go
think
to the back.
it's
Go to the back.
destroyed now.
Go to the back. Just go to the back. Alright, activated G.
Reloading.
I have an enraged on me.
Oh, what? No! What the fuck? Oh, nice. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I need help. Drones on me like crazy. Actually, it's water 1, water 2, main 2.
Water 1, water
top
2,
three.
main 2,
I'm at main
top
2.
2. You say water 1, water 2?
Water 1, water 2, main 2.
Right.
Oh my god, there's all these drones here.
I'm gonna see if zaps up.
Alright, main 2 is done.
Alright, water's done.
Zaps up.
Alright, water 1's done. I'm going to water 2.
Where are we going? Front? No, front's done.
Left. Go to left. I'm going to water 2. Top. Water's
Wait.
almost.
Is it done?
No, it's halfway. It is done.
There's drones
Damage.
there. We can't.
I'm gonna work on the drones.
We're waiting, it's red.
Just work on the drones. Do the drones. But if you can.
Alright.
Go. Get it.
I got it. Screen. Fuck. Alright, it's done.
Oh, fucking GG.